Hey everybody, it's James here with a guitar that I just got in. It is a Vega. It is a 1920s style 35, Grand Concert style Vega. Spruce top, mahogany back and sides. It's got this nice rosewood veneer on the headstock and that beautiful old metal insert there. It's 12 frets to the body. It is super light. And this is a Vega. This is not the Vega that Martin put out in the 70s. This is a 1920s, probably mid to late 20s Vega. Super light. It is ladder braced. So this is before X bracing came around. Just a lovely instrument. Very, very light and very resonant. You know, you let go of this thing, it'll fly out of your hands. I will go over the specs with you, and then I'll play a little bit for you so you can see what it sounds like. But just a terrific guitar that's about 95 years old, and just a lot of fun.
Alright, so let's go over the specs of this guitar. This is a 1920s, probably mid-20s, early 30s Vega 35, which means it's a Grand Concert style. Original tuning pegs, nice stuff. Good working order too. Again, slot head with the Vega insignia. That's a gorgeous piece of design work there. Look at that. Let's move down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 frets to the body. And they've got these nice abalone fret markers there. Those are nice. Beautiful. This, again, my friends, is a Vega. Not to be confused with the Martin Vegas. This one was made in Boston, Massachusetts, just like me. It's got this nice rosette, very simple, understated rosette. It's got this gorgeous spruce top. Look at that. My goodness. Beautiful honey-colored, fine-grained spruce top. It's got an ebony bridge. Also, something kind of interesting about these 1920s, 1930s Vegas is like the mandolins of the eras. They would inset the pick guards. So that pick guard is actually flush with the top. It's not sitting on top of the top. It's flush right in there with the top. Isn't that interesting? Now what happens with these old Vegas, because of that, sometimes, you can see here there's a little, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little separation, grain separation right there and right there. That's because when this pick guard shrinks, it pulls on the wood a little bit and causes that seam separation. This one, that seam separation doesn't go all the way through, it's just on the top. But that's why guitar manufacturers started to put those pick guards on top rather than insetting them like they do with mandolins. This also has a little seam separation right down the middle. This is not uncommon with a guitar that's about 95 years old. The sides and the back, let's get to those. Mahogany, mahogany, mahogany. There we go, all the way. Mahogany, what a great tone wood that is. And beautiful neck, nice and straight. Gorgeous. These necks, of course, did not have reinforced steel necks. That was before this, or before the times. That wasn't done until much later. But really nice shape for a guitar that's 95 plus years old. So, I'm sure you've had enough of looking at it. What does it sound like? Well, let's take a listen. So I tuned up the old girl, and let's see what it sounds like. Normally with a ladder braced guitar like this one, you would expect a relatively tight mid-range with some nice treble, but not a whole lot of low end. So let's see what we get out of this guitar. Okay, I'll move closer to the microphone. Oh my! Wow, listen to that low end.
play an E chord all day with this. Unbelievable. Well, there you have it. They knew how to make guitars back then, for sure. All right, enjoy.